What's up, everybody? I'm Scott Molchan with the Million Dollar Landscaper, and today I just wanted to hop in here and help you give you a reason of why you need to understand your business's numbers. Understanding your business numbers is one of the most crucial things you could do for your business, and we talk about it all the time in our podcast and everything that we do. Um, because it is so important. It's the only way you can make better financial decisions and see where your company's at. See if you're, up to par with everything at your level. You're where you wanted to be in your business. And the only way you could do this is by understanding numbers. First and foremost, understanding numbers can help you make better business decisions by being able to track, things like the money coming in, what your expenses are. If you even made a profit, you can identify, the trends and make adjustments to improve the bottom line. We actually just got off a group coaching call inside the academy where we talked all about overhead budgeting and why it's so important that you create an overhead budget every single year and what you can do with this budget. And one of the things we always recommend is when you create this budget, you can look and see, okay, am I going to make a profit next year? Am I, forecasting I make a profit? Okay, now, I want to grow my business. Can I afford to buy that new piece of equipment? Can I afford to hire a bookkeeper, a secretary, whatever it is? You can look at these numbers and make a good financial decision based on those numbers and see where you're at. Or you can be like, man, I'm not sure I'm not going to make any money. What do I need to do to change things to make money? So again, understanding where you're at and be able to track things and monitor things is so crucial. And I'd love to know, are you guys doing this type of thing? Are you creating budgets? Are you watching your financial, where you're at financially in your business? I'd love to know. Put your comment in the chat session. Love to see. Another thing of why you need to understand numbers, it can help you plan for the future. Like I said, you can look and see, can I buy that piece of equipment? Can I hire that new person? Can I hire some more team members? It's so important to kind of have that thing. And by looking at some of your past financial performance, you can make those predictions of where you're going to be in your future. And it's just going to allow you to learn, do I need to reinvest? Can I keep more money? Can I take a payment this year? Whatever it is. So it's going to help you make some better decisions on that. Additionally, it's going to help you too in the future. Understand, if you can get investors, or do I need to partner, or do I need to take a loan? That allows you to do a lot of different things in your business by having some of those numbers. And I see so many landscapers that just don't want to take the time to learn it. They don't want to know some of the numbers. I don't know if it's just because they're scared. This is something that we do all the time. We help people understand their numbers, and we make it very, very simple. We are actually going to be having our 3-month accelerator program coming up starting in January. And we are going to be taking a deep dive into understanding your numbers. And some of those key numbers that we are going to be going over is understanding what your overhead is. Like I said, we're going to be understanding what your equipment is actually costing you. You're going to understand what your team members are actually costing you. Those are the 3 big numbers that you need to understand for you to put together a profitable estimate. Obviously, we need to know materials. That's kind of without being said, but those other numbers are very, very crucial to be able to put together that winning estimate. So we're going to take a deep dive. We're going to spend all of January kind of going over these and figuring out where you're at financially, what we need to do to achieve that goal. Just the other day, I was having a coaching call with one of the academy members, and we're going over it, and it was looking like they may not make a profit this year. So we have to look at, okay, what do I need to do to make a profit? Is it get more sales? And now when I say get more sales, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go out and do more work and get things. Maybe it just means you need to raise your price, to up my price so I get more income coming in and get on track of where I need to be. But we couldn't do this without creating that overhead budget. We couldn't figure out where we're at, monitor where we're at, and make changes. So it's so important to spend the time to learn your numbers. And like I said, we're able to look at this customer's budget and make some better decisions on that. We learned that she needs to raise what she needs to charge her customers. She's looking at that. She's looking at the number of employees that they have in their business and see, okay, maybe I have too many employees compared to where I'm at in my business. Maybe I need to cut back. So they're able to make some better financial decisions by understanding your numbers. And we can go all day on different types of numbers, but that's just one aspect of it. We can get into the aspect of understanding your numbers to be able to put together a price for your customer and to give your team members more information, because under numbers could be go into as far as like production hours. Do we need to create a system to be able to price our work based on how long it takes our team to do stuff, and be able to provide that information to the employees when they go out to the job site. They can look and say, oh, we budgeted 50 man hours for this job. We're going to have 15 hours on this project today. We're going to have some more tomorrow, and we can figure it out how much time we have left. So we can get into all kinds of different aspects as far as numbers. But today I really wanted to go over the financial aspect of your business and talk about why it's so important to understand your business numbers, to be able to put together that winning estimate. Again, if you need any help with this, we have a couple different options. We have our new 3-month accelerator program we have up there. Love to, if you want some more one-on-one coaching, group coaching, I should say, this is going to be a great program for you. If you're a do-it-yourselfer and you want to just kind of spend the time doing it, we have all kinds of videos and courses inside the academy. The calculators help figure it out. You can figure it out for yourself. We have that. Or if you do need the one-on-one coaching, we also offer that as well. We're very excited for the 3-month accelerator program. You see it go across the top of your screen. This is going to be an awesome, awesome time. We're going to spend every single week in January, February, and March having 90-minute coaching sessions with a small, intimate group, allow you to have time to ask questions and make sure you're staying on track and get your business to where you need it to be. During this 3-month accelerator, like I said, in January, we're learning all about numbers. In February, we're going to talk about sales, creating a sales process, putting together that winning proposal. And then March, we're going to be talking about employees. It's one of the biggest topics right now in really any industry. And we're going to be talking about some ways to go about hiring, some ways to train your team, some ways to retain those team members. So it's going to be an awesome, awesome program. So I'd love to have you guys inside that. So we have different levels of what you can do inside our programs to help you depending on what your needs. So if you need to do it yourself, you can check out the $1 Million Academy. If you want some more one-on-one coaching, then check out the academy. But we also have a higher level tier that we have the offer of more one-on-one coaching, or we have a 3-month accelerator where we can have a lot more coaching time, a lot more time, and we're going to put it down and put the hammer down and go through all this stuff and get it set up for yourself for next spring. So I'd love to have you guys in one of those programs. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me. You can always email me at scott@milliondollarlandscaper.com. I'd love to have you, love to talk to people and love to figure out where you're at and what we can do to help you. Or maybe if we're not the right person for you, we can direct you to where you need to be. So, all right, gang. Well, one of the biggest things, like I said, is to really start looking at your business, looking at your numbers, and start spending the time and get an education on what those numbers are. If you are not familiar what the numbers need to be for putting together that winning estimate, then check out the $1 Million Academy or start studying and learn it. Go somewhere, do something. There's all kinds of information out there. And just spend the time and get the education, what you need to learn those numbers and how to put together an estimate. All right, gang. Well, I appreciate you being here. If there's any questions, feel free to post it in the chat session. I'm going to go have some dinner with the family. You guys all have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.